Well, today marks the start of the annual Life is Why campaign, supporting the efforts of the American Heart Association. You can take part now through the end of the month by rounding to the nearest dollar or donating $1, $3, or $5 while checking out at your local Albertsons.
Yeah, and in today's Wellness Wednesday, we talk with one Idaho mom who says it's the work of organizations like AHA, funded in part by your donations, that are giving her son a chance at a full life.
We had no idea that he had the heart defect that he has.
Valerie Munoz's son Bridger was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, meaning the left side of his heart didn't form correctly.
We did not find that out until he was probably about 36 hours old. He went in just for a routine pulse ox test, which is mandated, and he failed 5 of them.
A NICU team was called in to transfer Bridger to another hospital, but during the trip, he started to go downhill quickly. Once they found out how serious Bridger's condition was, he was transferred again, this time by life flight to a children's hospital in Indianapolis.
That's where they told us that the survival rate and the series of surgeries he would need. And there wasn't a surgery to cure his heart defect. It was what they consider palliative care.
Bridger had his first heart surgery at just 2 weeks old, with doctors putting him on life support for a few days until he ran into more complications.
They couldn't control the bleeding, and you have to be on a blood thinner in order to be on ECMO. And he was having a lot of neurological problems. He was having seizures.
But now, 5 years later, Bridger's mom says he's living his life like any other kid.
You would not even know that he has any of these problems at all. And he's had the last 2 surgeries after the Norwood, and he's done fantastic since then.
Valerie says living with his condition has taken some adjustments over the years, and especially during the pandemic. But overall, they focused on giving Bridger the best life and the best memories they can.
We did a lot of camping this last summer and spring, and that was a blast for him and his sisters.
Valerie says the percentage rate for survival into adulthood for someone with Bridger's condition is getting better with research, and that's why research is funded through campaigns like Life is Why We Give. She says research to help even one child like Bridger eventually helps all children.
It's important for me to make sure that Bridger has a quality of life. There's not a huge abundance of patients like him living into adulthood, and sometimes their quality of life isn't great. And I would like to see my son grow into an adult and become an old man one day.
What a strong mom, and he is so cute. Well, Valerie says for other parents that are going through a similar situation, you want to find a way to reach out to others, because it can be an isolating experience, and that could mean finding support groups online, maybe even through the hospital. She says it does get better.